Nsia abo adesemamba ha ya Adom TV nseme koso o my Ghana emu ebre no aso se de besomo sa Adom TV enwumre no nsia kase nsem no edoso yie pa na so de mu akotene ya beteno bi eni Ghana de hyen mu bi ya won makwakodi ya manone na so won mena matete ya hokyere amane emu Ghana ban no de amane baba tudwa se wate $2 million mu de ato ho no ma wo hwe so betumi de ya so won mo asene ye frisa nsem no so be konsem foforo eso na insobrani bia etoye ya na no odin pa e wo so laga ko enam sedin semoni nti kromafo do na wonya ba bia wo de wonti ebeto said e be ye na hene homa so twe so betumi ate na eto ababi ye kura e wo Ningo ne potamene mu ne nti na me no wo ka say Ningo traditional authority mpanyefo abo homoden e ye oman hene wo honom wetu na de so munkyere mu kase mu ye de beso mu science mi osomo sema fofo no bi ka ho na nwumre ya bobo no de som Adom TV no siakase Facebook /Adom TV extra DSTV Go TV ukon masansi mi twan ho live e wo ho hye ne so www.adomonline.com ko honom insempa ubenya bi yakenkan podcast ho honom a ubenya bi atie medin e de okatachi e Jessica pa ye ntwen ho ne mbra ye ba se den sem ne si fatie no me hyase Afima mention some was say emfa emamo impembebre na no segana this year be shene so ya na yenwan mu bi ya won makwa mo no ne ya wo mu na mahum atete na ho kire mu be ho no mo aye kasamfonyi abatudwa na won mu den sa wo sato mu sayem esre sanka Ghana ban ne betumi aba won mu sra ban mu no betumi aba boa won mu pa eye nam so amene me no ka se Ghana ban no watisika $2 billion said ya to wonom ya wo hwese yenwan me wa ma no ne ya wo mu na maho kire atete mu no sa $2 million over media so masni
allocated a seed capital of $2 million for the fund. And what the Consular Fund is going to do is that it's going to take care of Ghanaians abroad who may need some emergency consular support. Ghanaians in distress. Probably there has been a disaster. There has been an emergency, probably a fire outbreak in your house, or your business has just gone bad, you filed for bankruptcy, or there's some medical emergency and you need the embassy to assist you. Hitherto, there was no special fund, no dedicated account that we can rely on to help our fellow Ghanaians who run into distress. For example, what is going on now in a particular country that we all know, where foreigners are just rounded up and are deported. Sometimes they are not even given the opportunity to go back home and pick up their valuables. They are immediately sent to a holding place, and then the embassy is called that prepare a travel certificate. We are going to deport your national. He or she has confirmed that he or she is a Ghanaian. In that situation, that person will need, first of all, some legal support so that at least the person can have some good representation, so that if even the person can have access to their valuables, then we work on that. If the person can have some hearing, some fair hearing, challenging the removal, we can extend that legal support to the person.
Abuja no eyekro ye no ewo Nigeria mani mu na Ghana de hyen mu bi ya won ewo Abuja ne Adom kase so den komo e de afa tete a won so enam emu wo mu kire mu baba ye den ama won mu se won mu ma wo mofra obetumi nya sukuu kwan ama won mu wo my Ghana emu ni nyina gina sede ebo no asifa kukuru akoginanti
Ghana for bebru empim wo hanum ya wonum eti Nigeria man mu a wonum adwuma a woye no Ghana nya so emfaso bebru $4.6 billion ena se wo pese wo ma eba Ghana hanomo ebenya adesua ekwa animu a wo fa ho kire mu pa wo mu bia woni amane boni etwetwe nkomo no akire mu se
ko school or Ghana me papa tua like a foreign student as me Ghana ni fool me ma me papa nyina o me Ghana for and so every time me nyini wa hantini or the me ko school or Ghana no as na wo tua te said me foreign student I thought say no dey anya correct entino na me boss kire minister say omo hwem no munye ne ye se baya because me ti ha me ka kire no say remittances are the Ghana no Ghanaians living in Nigeria your remittances 4.6 billion dollars annually if Afibia minimum service me akasa de no otwi $4.6 billion na ye banso we are treated as say Ghana for nti menene kan wa share hope say he will address it.
Abrasa Molokuji to Ablakwa, USWA for Foreign Affairs so eyi wonom nsem na no ene wodi tu dwa say one sem watson ahana dwene ye pa obebo modin ase wone swafo hwa desuan nsem so ebedi nkita ho no wonom ahwa akwan pa obetumi afa so aboa won
to the University of Ghana or Kwame University of Science and Technology or University of Cape Coast or University for Development Studies or University of Health and Allied Sciences or University of Education Winneba or University of Professional Studies abroad, that they are considered foreign students and so have to pay foreign fees. That is not acceptable. So I have taken it up. I'm going to have a discussion with the minister responsible for education, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, and we are going to put our heads together. Speak to the universities. Fortunately, they have a vibrant association called VCG, Vice Chancellors Ghana. We'll meet with them, and then we have to resolve this. It is not fair at all.
Gakon eye kwia kuro ye no e wo solamens ni savana mantam no emu ne so brani bi etoye be yesima no waduase din semone wo hon menam so ama de shedo do na anya ba bi odo wonti ebeto
Liwa Dari ene ama ne boni enkomodwetwe mu no wodi tu dwase na fi hofo nyina ada e wo bra se su kese no ehya sese eto na wonom etese obi a woni wonom ebufi pam etiantem mu na wonom pie bai na obehunu se maame ba ko a obo aberewa kora ne dan no adwiri egu na asem da ewu mu ene se ne ho ba bia anka ne mum na japade ene sese
I'm actually a law with Jija. Instrument baby, why I'm get gaji Ghana. Into a Ghana, you lot with Jija, and get gaji, bindi button in India, young cotton. Into and do a bimba something. I will let a lare. To go to one chance of power bunny. You. Why would not your point one? Okay. Okay.
For mantam swafo charity gardener no so be ba mane o se Ghana ban na hyase edin hye yahodo egu akwam se de be apomodin adwuma yefo dodo na no wo mo ho betumi aheha wo mo na biom so apomodin adwuma no etumi akonene mo charity gardener for mantam swafo wo de atudwa se aban edin hye egu akwam mu a enche kura wade ba be hwe abo apomodin adwuma yefo ene apomodin adwuma nyina abra Catholic Health Service Trust Ghana edi World Day of the Sick e wo hwedie mu ena maami ede sansemi kotudwa wo kire mu se wonum enima kwansidi a apomodin adwuma yefo ene mu pa ne sensi apomodin adwuma yefo a ya wode wonum ekọ nkronkuma mu se wonkoye adwuma ya no wagitumu kwa en wakomapemu no wonum hwe se wode wonum aketua no hamu nchichemunum ebeka ho ama wonum se de ebeya ebehye wonum nkran
politicians yenim challenges so amon fam eno ti ye de ye put structures in place aye de beba be support workers on be accepted to go to the rural areas no e ben san so am 5% of my salary na ye de account no. Also we have the Mahama Cares, which is intended to foot the entire bills for persons with chronic disease. We also have in our plans to establish state-of-art regional hospitals for the new regions, which Ahafo region is part of it. We also have in plans to build medical university in Bono and Ahafo region.
Most Reverend Peter Paul Yeluzium, a Catholic Bishop Ewodamongo, or the ato apomodin adwuma yefo nyina animu say.
How often at the bedside of the sick do we learn to hope? How often by our closeness to those who suffer do we learn to have faith? How often when we care for those in need do we discover love? We realize that we are angels of hope and messengers of God for one another. all of us together, whether patients, physicians, nurses, family members, friends, priests, men and women religious, no matter where we are, whether in the family or in clinics, nursing homes, hospitals, or medical centers.
Sebeye na mentime ho asahene o maso training na etu betwa ewo Ningo na asundwe betuma fa ne ntuma pefre biem ewo Ningo ne potem ne mo ntime na wo ka say Ningo Traditional Authority mpanyefo abon homoden wesiman hene foforo ewo Ningo.
Esa ne sesese ahemfo nsemu ntawantawa efie bebreni na ekoso ewo Ningo Traditional Area watumi asiesie ni nyina nti na wode nene osrangbojangbaa ya wanya mfie eduonum nsia esi hene se Ningo hene woda manfo nyina ase no na wode tudwa se woba beye adwumaden se de beye a Ningo ebesan agina ne nan so biom the sense wode atomanfo nyina nim se wonpre sa asundwe ne nkabo mu ebeba wonum krom ho science eno ne betumi aboa ama wonum kro no atumpon
pechowi yankebam nge mache munyumio enyapo muneno lo inya gbaka no fe no ku ne pie hine wa isandio yankebamio muneno wakla wana wa heka nyimi mejiwo nyimi mene wa mapi kata ni pebe bange nugo hu ejaga nugo hisike na wa dibli ne muneno wa dibli onke bakandenya no yam jinene wage gba ke banugo ni funga nugo ne pwe ne e maye kan wa magbla ke ba se maunge wa manyi magbla no fe no ke ba ne nugo ma ba pe nugo ne great ningo ne bie onge e manye ne makpale ne abada sien kom
na dugba ko dugba eye Ningo Traditional Area ba hema wachire mu se manfo a wonum atikrom ho no mo ne titiru ene ema enya rehemu se sese ya wonum enye wo hene foforo no empumtu pa ena eba beba wonum krum ho no
acha wake great Ningo se mune no ke oye o dangbe ma paguo epeka nugo engela nge sebita flache che ne ebewade moyo je ohe wa masu wange fo wange nimelinche kan ahane wanache ma pe wo dromi muna no ligbiyo ma wo keche chene jiche ba dro Ningo wake sina ha ma wo ke nimelin nene pe ninga de kan ye chene ba alonga kusun ye huno zela nwe ya pe ye nuche kekepe kan no hu enyada
mayenko from antam no emu na kromafo ya won mo ewo leklebi abesian so sada wo se yo mo stress adonfo adama betumi aba won mo sra ban mo pa na super wadom won mo bi am won so enya bi anom ni nyina na beboa amapomoden sema brebia na gina brane
manfo a wonum ete leklebi akpesia ye bronu bi ewa afajeto South Mansini wo from antam mu no wonum nsu a wo semu nom no sesei wone emoa na enom esansa abisuafo tu kwantenten ansan wonum akwakosa sensuo yi binti no ebewi akirire na ama wonum school ko manfo a wonum ete leklebi akpesia ye bronu bi ewa afajeto South Mansini wo from antam mu no wonum nsu a wo semu nom no sesei wone emoa na enom esansa abisuafo tu kwantenten ansan wonum akwakosa sensuo yi binti no ebewi akirire na ama wonum school ko akachiri
here is very bad. Sometimes the farmers spray the cocoa and it enter the water, so it make the water to stay sometimes, and it has smell a bad smell sometimes, so it's not good for our drinking. And the boreholes in the towns are not good, so we need some, please.
When you fetch the water and put it down, the following day the water becomes like there is powder in it, so we find difficult. There is no water at our area down there, so we have to go to the top, and people we are suffering here, so we beg your pardon, consider us.
Joseph Dakpo, a assemblyman, Ono nso ne amane boni enkomotwetwe mu no wɔkyerɛ akwansidie bi amanfo fa mu ansana wanyansupanom ɛwɔ kurom hɔ no mo ne senti wɔde adesrɛde ato aban ne adwumakuo ahodoɔ nhyɛ abanyase na afei manfo a wɔn nsɛm obi nyina anim sɛ wɔmɛboa wɔnom no onyansupanom ɛwɔ kurom hɔ no mo.
We have about 4 boreholes, but then all of them are broke down. So we depend on a stream which is also drying out, and that stream is not even healthy for drinking because when they spray cocoa sprayers and other chemicals, agrochemicals into the water, it's a health hazard. So I'm appealing to the government they should tackle this issue for me urgently. It's an urgent need, particularly as at the time that we are having a cholera outbreak in the country. So I'm pleading on the government to pay attention to this community.
Manfred Tewia afaja to South Mensini Krachi when amane boni komotwetwe mu no wo hye timamufuo nyina abo so oba behwe waboa ma wono manyansupanom ewo krom hɔ no.
With the right authorities to get this water problem fixed. At the moment, I think we have the water, the national one up to Befi. We are trying to see if we can get the water connected to Afaja too, which we think is a sustainable source that we can all benefit from. So I'm just calling on all of us to just come and just pray that we get it as soon as possible.
Aminyana sansi miso yintwa ye honje bofo nkrato ye ba ensem ne bia ka chire ye beto aso. Amesanso mu akwa ba bia member Adom TV enwumre no siakase so afei ma ye ntwa ye nsem no eso na Bono mantam so afo Joseph Adai Akoboa wode kokobo anu odin ma assembly stars ya won ma mantam no mo nyina secretary hye proye enya de bia won mebe chikura afei so wonhwe se on betumi ene assembly DC se wo honom ne nyina no atumi aye adwuma bo ma no pe na betumi abo amamantam no atumi honom pontio.
Joseph Adai Akoboa Bono mantam musuafo wode ato assembly adwumayefo a wonom ewo mantam honom nyina anim se wonom adwumaye mu no onyi ketase hye ne proye ento nchen san se saa no ye no esi empumtuo eho kwan
yenu ya ye de na be DC assembly members mode mo chita kese ebeta na chi na development na eba no mu nyina mo beboa no na akoyie na gengene anabrekun west afane ntuma pa afra kakra meka kire menuan so ene se oni assembly members ene ebeye adwuma omo wo presiding member wo behwe se oni omo beka bom na aban hihye bia ye de beba no oni omo beka bom na maye na mampuntuo ababrekun west ha maka ne sa wie no ya papa John Dramani Mahama na banwe yesi yempe corruption ewom nti bibia ya corruption bia no ya de tu yachi watu yafo emfa ho so ye DC emfa ho so ye regional minister emfa ho so kita position bia so do ho ko hyehyɛ niema eye corrupt activities ya ye beyu adi wo be ko fie.
Steven Azoba Awuni Doma West Mensini Krachi ena calling Sesuyama Brekum West Mensini Krachi wonom eni amani boni etwetwe nkoma odi to just say
I assure you that I will work diligently with all stakeholders, our traditional rulers, religious leaders, governmental partners, the entire citizens of Brekum West to foster sustainable growth and progress in our district. Brekum West District has immense potential, and I'm committed to work with all of you to harness the opportunity we have within the district and around us. My focus will be on improving infrastructure, economic growth, and job creation. Education is my hallmark, youth empowerment, good governance and transparency, apprenticeship and entrepreneurship, improving local economy through sports, decent healthcare, proper use of their resources, and many more.
Introbukru enu eyekure won kwanta South municipality woti mantam no emu adehye ho no mamoso monti ase ekame ase de Ghana ban no we nani edi ama wo momo si aban no eyi mpanyefo my Ghana mu a empem bebre na no ya na panyini bia emfiri won mu ekuro no mu ntada ama ban no ya wontwenani emehwe won so bi
Maxo Joko ekasama manfo wonum eti introbu ye kuro bi e won kwanta South Mansini e wo ti mantam mu wachire mu se emfa ho se kuro yi wonum edi ndc amanyoku na chi achere yi no enya de se ndc amanyoku no aye bibi papa bia ma wonum kasa ye mu no wachire mu se
ye hwe anim se entrubofuo nso ebeka ndc amambuo ho enti se ye be paw anase ye be ma ndc entrubofuo nso appointments ewo ndc amambuo no enti animanim ya no entrubofuo ye pese ye hu yedi ani ehunu enye enonkwa so wo hwa ya kwan efri brewani ase eko pusupu free pusupu ko bontibo eko salifu krom ena free pusupu eko ajem efri pusupu eko obanda akwan no ase enti ye pese ye hu se aban ye hu brebi enimani moyi a enye enonkwa emme bi atwam nhihye ye de nhihye ato apon so se ye bema ye entrubo district bepimu ne ye hunu ano and ye can't let a bind say, and to what district now ye can't yet. And she say, I bind ready to crime, Emma in Trubo district now. Ye di successful.
Timemphobia, when your money bunny education commono, at the other side to a buy any mu say.
So see, I did a giant with the moon and yes, say young selling for yet and this every young caller Sebastian in nothing, my dear. Say, amaya bu befu anase yebemuna ntie pa ban ne chawo so onhwe na sa no mai bi set network no ehun ya etitiri na atichafo ni anasefo no moba no omotimi atre nchen ahwe yen
ndisi adi yesre abanse ya ni abre won so on sore woka na ombehwe ye mputuo mmae eye bre nkabreya zukuro kakraka ikura nke ombanya asem membe minu nanso sese breya zukuro ya asem mamba akono mo mpoto juma aboye bontibo achem ninyina eni salifo asem mamba akopana yewo area ba akopana yewo anti ya bre
the MP from Kwanta South Honorable Jofrikini and the entire leadership of the ruling party NDC to ensure that we the Intrubos also have a share in the national appointment and development projects so that the goodwill that the NDC enjoy from Intruwoman is not affected.
Ye foti mantam mo de ni be kire mo fifi mantam na emu na mebno bi ya wonso so ewo adwumako enyan esiam e mantam na emu wonso so de nsia kantam na wahebo se ye panyini bi a wono epremes ni krache o wono mu emens na emu andrews kododiodu omo de machita nyina e ma no isanso no pe no mogidi woni mo so betumi de mpontio abere won mo
manfo a wonum eti adwumako enyan esiam mensini ni mu no omudodo no eye akuafo na manfo eti honom no obro empem oha ane aduonu enso wonum ewa ahokyere bi a the senti wo srese wo meye wonum emmoa ebra panyini a wodi concern youth of adwumako enyam esian enim kasa wonsem trofo nhyiamu no ase no ena Richard Enos eda ne die se wonum mensini mu honom no ogidi ye pa se Andrews Kojododu ebe wonum mensini krachia emfa ho se wonum mpumtu aka akire no obeboa ama wasia so regina won knife subim ewo mpumtu dwuma mu
maye pachran de inde mbrante nenketesia wo adwumako wonenya age papa wo abla wo bo yeni nua bema Andrews Kojododu ni din de ono na ombeye mind crachi ewo adwumako enyan esiam district mu na dem enije no wo ginado de jedia president ina yan papa atoforcing ina executives constituency executives wenya wo yan brother nemu enunti na wetum na waboni din de ono ina ombembe ginam eman yan mbebu na ewe adwumako yenya age papa na maye kan de yede yan ahondin na yesopo bibia la sede yede bobua ema yan brother ni dwumede obedi wo district mu no afa ne tempe fra no yanso yebotum na edabon
brana no si ya pe ana ndi samanyoku echitaifo bi ene amane boni etwetwe nkomo
Amandin bia na nyimzi bia yet bobwan ma we din ye wa hwe jabio no do no yet bobwan medase
yen mapen John Dramani Mahama ozo ba ndo da no oye enje some of them oye ejuma ko enyan esiam enkankara ejuma ko Sunday oye dem akwanyi wazama oye brother Andrews Kojododu oye akwanyi kasa ozo bobwa me ejuma ko afana tampa aiden efra
yeman pen yen papa Andrews Kojododu de omezi oye DC we ejuma ko enyan esiam na me se mi was nana yen pudu juma aka o de yehwema o wie peye wo hen disu amono e bobbo onabo anukudodu
na watchu yimu amanebo efi America man mu ebeto dwa na echire mu esomo mampanyini esi agina ye ne nyina no ye de ade hye na so bi obaye na agency wakọ krania ma efremu man mu de akoma foforo bia no wo hwe ne mu so de eto 10% ebeto sa ne man we so enam so ama lead executive ma Chartered Institute of Supply Chain Management Richard Asantiamu o de adesre to won mama bia nyuma wo man ga ne nyina nim sadama wo sansakre ya bai won so to wo ne maye se de be nya so boni bia o won majuma na Ghana de hia abraboso.
Lead executive for the Chartered Institute of Supply Chain Management Richard Asantiamu edi ato Ghana adwadifuo nyina enimu say 10% tariff on imports bia US mine se wode ba beto eniama obekra ba omanmu so no won fa hihye nwu akwan mu se de be ya enya nsunsuanso bia ewo no mudwadie so abra Chartered Institute of Supply Chain Management wonum dinner and recognition night ya no wura yi kasa wase no ena wosi sudua se hu hia pa se wonum aso ye no wakabo mu na mfasodie bia wonum enya wonkabo mu na kire no woni amane boni enkomotwetwe mu no wode to nanim
itinia ye ne se ye hunu se ya hu ode no ofam na sesia na wiase afa na nyina agwedie esan se America for ede free be tariff taxes bebre ebubu amai ene niama ye de be call mo honti ebe ma niama boa ye de ese niama boba ye de ndia na ese nya ye wo ha no ese etumi ema ye ehihye niama ye na etumi ama niama ye hwehwe wa ne nsa aka jano na ye dwen se company bia wo Ghana ankwankwa nyime bia se eketuo ye kesi o ese ye boa ye ho
Medina say wobo manfo be to say patients bafo boni ya we director of prison service abaso say woman of the year afei Dr. Daniel Macaulay ya wodie group chairman oda Magdan group of companies anonso wononso obo na baso say man of the year eno dan chenya Professor Joshua Labinso wonum ema na baso bodi sonko ewo edwumason a wadi aboa wo man
na ye no mo din sa so ye hu say wo ye wo mo a ye betuma aboa wo nti ye boa mo no be mfie be mienu ne mo atumi de sa niamaniema ya ye church wo integrated supply chain ni akwa mu a de ewura nation ama wo nurses ene wo medical administration no akoporting ye susu de brain no ye de to niama hodo de brain nkofo de brain ho no ye hu so bia enu a ono mo ebetumi adi asi
ehefo ena ndi samanyoko no mabuno bi ya wono ewe wetu senya east peso aso mfimfi mantam ne mo wono edi abasobo Ghana mampanyini John Dramani Mahama pa se wetumi yi set saba se wono be MC emfama wono
NDC mabuno kuo ene ahemfo bi a wonum ewe kasoa ewe wutu senya east mesini mu ene de atudwa se wonum de wagidi ye passe set banini ene beboa ama impumtu abakasoa ene nempotemu wonum ensam trofo nhyiamu no ene wutu senya east NDC amanyoko no mabunu dom frefo na shinyande ebo mampanyi John Dramani Mahama abaso se wabo wonum constituency deputy secretary edini se wome mensini krachi no wode ato assembly members nyina animu se wonto abane ma no se de be ya obebua ama kasoa etumpon
emebunu no a ewo kasoa eni yempenifo ada eye yemampeni ase eye yemampeni John Dramani Mahama eni nipa wa endozo no a eye yebra yenua eye set saba sewonu banini wa endozo no as the MC for the municipality na ye emebunu no eni ahemfo no mu bi ɛne kaso amanfoɔ no agye atum ɛda ɔmampanin a ɛyɛ John Dramani Mahama ase sɛ nipa no a wɔyi na amayɛ no yɛyɛ wɔgyidie wɔ ne mu na yɛnim sɛ adwuma no ɔbɛtumi ayɛ ɛno nti no ɛna ndɛ yɛabɔdwa ɛda ɔmampanin ase na yɛsa apa assembly members no ɛkyɛw sɛ akase a wɔbɛyɛ ndɔzo no na yɛsrɛ wɔn sɛ wɔn ndɔzo no ɛwɔ kasoa mpuntuo ɛho nti wɔn ndɔzo no na ɔba a ɔne wɔn na ɛba bɛyɛ adwuma ɛne other stakeholders a wɔn ka ho.
Ɛmɛbunu ɛne ahemfo bi a wɔne amaniboni ɛtwetwe nkɔmɔ no ɛsrɛ sɛ wɔn nyinaa nka wɔn ho mum na wɔn ntae MC a wɔabɔ ne din no akyi sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔbɛtumi ahwɛ ama kasoa etumpon.
Mun gode ma da advantage da shugaban kasa ya bamu don subance NC na kasuwan Garba. Mun gode ma Allah, mun gode ma president da taimakon da ya muna kuma mun support shi 100%. Zango sun support din shi.
Mestre party executive for Nancy decision na papa take no omon disrespect sa decision no na yan kai ye yanumbom na nya ba ku na yan fa mpuntuo ne odo en from back as well mem
nipa miensa na region ayi on nyina de ko eno on nyina ye NDC for they all qualify on nyina efata se onya but nia ye papa aye ekire se wayi nipa obetimi aye adwuma no e de amaye.
Dr. Eric Adekane no Mesni Krachi Stephen North wa ha for matam na mu woni Adom kasa hwetwe nkomo wosimpanyefo ahya said nhyehyia hodo egu akwam said be assembly members no ne aba no bia bede no ede ne ho ebehye bi no mbeto no one touch nya afi na aba ne ba be pai akokofo ye metimi ho asibia aba
na yaba president abo obi din me feel on the 14th 15th 16th e be adwuma me assure president one crime say Stephen North me share ne bo say be nya 100%. If you say the drone, you pass from Jania, the Ayajumano, Yanni Assemblyman for Dins our say, and no more Dins our so. President Bo, as a regional minister Bo, as a party for Bo say, as former district chief executive, I can assure them, say, doubt and I body Dino, Betuabano, 100% was Stephen North. No more Michelle won't be able to say, Assemblyman for Honey and Swaka say, I'm not a body Dina, Bayajuma, I do my bayer. Me adin niam akukọ nkrase ni adin nya na obeto aso ye nu omu hwamoda at least ye tu aba ye tu be mpuntuo enti mpuntuo ni aba be hwe enti
Adom TV enwere no siakase na agusu ya hwe ma yento yensem no so na digital one more apa one more business process outsourcing center ho entoma no bota yenyina ene se ombetuma fa be for so ene nyuma hodo obetuma bia ama mabuno esusu nya bia yesusu se no beboa ama mabuno no nya adwuma ye no my Ghana so sikasem ejina abrane.
Executive chairman of the IDEC digital ano say Ambrose Achibe yena e de atudwa say BPO asoya fofora wonom abie no wonom e de abefum fidie e na agumu na wo hwe ni mu kwan se ebeboa magana mabuno dodo no a enya adwuma yi.
Life's going. So we converted our IDEC Consultancies International, which has been dealing in general management consulting, to a specialized institution of technology consulting and technology solutions and services. And since 2020, we have introduced a lot of products, innovations. This is actually called an IDEC Center of Excellence and Innovation and Creativity. So we encourage all like-minded people and companies and organizations to work with us. And we have had that collaboration with the Academic City University, the Institute of ICT Professionals, and other international organizations like 7W Artificial Intelligence of Slovenia, International Research Center for Artificial Intelligence. And we have various ISO certification bodies that have partnered us and signed agreements for us to run their programs and issue certifications, ISO certifications for professionals. You have the Professional Evaluations Board, PECB. You have Cognizant of the UK. You also have Koning is a training organization in India. They have online programs, webinars. We are partnering them to issue certificates to do training collaboratively. So from AI Center to the Tech Lab, and we have applications that we have developed, the Africosti platform, which is a MOOC platform, It operates as a software as a service on subscription basis, where people can mount courses. We have our own created courses. We've also uploaded a lot of courses, over 100 courses, and still counting. So these courses are available for people to sign on subscription basis. Once you go through the program and you satisfy all the conditions, you are given a certificate, either from us or jointly from us and our other partners. Okay, so this is the ultimate program we have been planning for, to add BPO services to the range of services that IT solutions and services that we provide.
Amenyina sansi meso mesanso nji abofo nkrato yeba yebeto akase ne so. Amesanso so emo akwa babie member Adom TV enwumre no sia kase so ma yento yensem no so. No panyina ono hwap modern sem so ewe kumfi ne sada ne saye mo srega na ban ne sada ma obetumi ama National Health Insurance Scheme no asanso ye adwuma biem ewe kumfi ne mpotembo kire mo de nam scheme no entumi nya adwuma wo honom ne bana so bi ho dodo no a ofiri kro ne mo ko ba bi foforo sede be obenya ba bi a National Health Insurance Scheme no ye adwuma ba ne sa ne so na ema pomodi adwuma wo ye wo honom no etwesnesni. District Director of Health here over a confi at the Sre to a bind when say National Health Insurance Scheme. One more sway ye honum no woman in Shasi Yechuma said a bay a bebuama ya research my warrior honum no a bit to me I kama.
Assemba adeɛ baako nso a ɛha adwin bebree ɛwɔ ekunfi ha ɛne sɛ yɛ NHI ana insurance National Health Insurance Authority office na ɛwɔ ha no emre kakra etwa mu ni yɛ wɔ office no deɛ yɛ wɔ equipment a yɛde bɛyɛ adwuma nso yɛ ni workers bia ɛwɔ ha a ɔmo yɛ adwuma no afi etwa mu no which is 2024 yɛ assessment no yehu se wuyi nipa du bia wo krom ha emu enan any insurance. One of the things that contributed to poor acceptance the reason that or the fact say so person will register for insurance wo krom ha aje wo ko district a benye which is infantiman anase apam ansana wenya office amoma registration nama nyina so ye nimu se NHIS no eno ana ye chips compound any health centers no ye use ewo ho enti se obi entumi enye registration a it means say ontumi enko hospital because okobi a we se otua for the healthcare now receive no nti ye besra aban say office ne de ye wo bi equipment ne nso ye wo bibia wa ha aka nipa e ba betenem aye adwuma aboaye.
Ghana Maritime Authority won morning penyophobia one manu ejudwomo yawo ya afawe adwuma ne mu asinkonwa wede nkomo e de afane mebi obetumi aye beboa ma ho bampo asem no wayire mu ewonsie so.
Director General Emma Ghana Maritime Authority Kamaldeen Ali e de atudwa se womo regulatory agency no Emma Maritime Space na hu hia se womo Asia executives a womo fishing groups no se womo eni ombedi nkomo e de afa. The
outcome is that we have agreed that these are important issues that require us to collectively address, and that we'll put in a roadmap of meetings, of discussions, of policy initiatives that will address them. Zones that have come, the safety zones have been demarcated in terms of what will be their measurements to be avoided. So some of the suggestions that have come is whether we can have more visible markings of those. It will require interagency discussion. We have to discuss with the Minister of Energy and also my minister, the Minister of Transport, discuss with his colleagues at Energy.
President Aono Eneda Nafak Ano Nana Jojo Solomon Enso Edin Semse Etudra.
With his vast knowledge within the industry space in which me have and to know concerning baby is a for ye and nam oil rig and one mukona again which oil rig a war and a small swim magana na nya de say di hu agrosa ba biom so no musu gina for na name HSA almost kasa om de ban say yen sheda afa bibia ntwa oil rig no HSA what na we yakọ danger zone. Into no am say na gidi say Jamie and now Dr. Kamal Abbey. Yɛne Jamie ne afradɔm no bɛnya saa nkitahodie no ma nea ɛnda yie bia yɛda tutu yie ma yie ato yie.
Impanyinfo bi a wɔn mu ani afi wɔn mu ahomegyebere mu na wɔte Grida Estate ɛne ne pɔtɛmɛ no ɛwɔ ɛyɛ airport nkramantam no mu wɔn mu ɛkasa de fa sɛ de ɔmanfo no bi ababɛ biebie night clubs ɛwɔ wɔn mu hɔ no mu a wɔyɛ dede ɛredwa wɔn mu asomɛde krampo ndankyɛn no ɔsɛnam night clubs ne na mamotofo abɛdɔso hɔ no osuro sanhwɛ a na wagye bibi de afiri wɔn mu nsɛm gyantra bra nso kɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ nti wɔn hwɛ sɛ mpanyinfo ebetumi ɛyɛ ho bibi de ama wɔn mu Wonomu ewo wonomu ahomegyebere mu na wote Grida Estate ene ne mpotem ye ne nyina no ben airport won kramantam ne mu ahyase kasa de fasede omanfo no mu bi ne ye bi a wo ye wo honom no ama wonomu sunu egugya mu na agya wonomu ayem hyehye nkanka nwumrem se wonomu ete honom no we kyerɛ mu adi a opani ye basamputa ne mu a omanfo no mu bi de omani a kyerɛ honomu ani ndwubɔne wonomu enom nsa ensem fata so wonomu no mu a jantra branso koso pan yi e wo honom Abra President ye wasampota ne mu Manetville Dominic Boateng enya Adom kase twetwe nkomo no ode de ekoso honom ni nyina hosobo e ma wonom abebie night clubs e wasampota ne mu
Nema ha me crack ese ni say a lot of people aged people almost around person mo ye walk over the streets anajo 6 o'clock 7 o'clock 8 o'clock on person have more quiet time and walking they cannot do that anymore. First we used to do that but since 18 years sir because one time year okada boys say omo de mpabone for no de mo haji mo no one get careful haji o bag and I say o mobile phone curfew. We never used to have all these things until these things started. All the bikers are there, all the night workers ma sebio omo bo mo kohwi bray abe gugu ho and na George omo no de atoto fam ani niema emfata nyina.
Enwachi manager Emma Regimanuel Estates Michael Wusu and so the Sansim ye piso.
Number from a you were good decent people one bobra one bread Regimanuel started gated community no point and then go for one bread and what enter him there no when you're some tree no when you're one zen no to my idea what's up for the next day no one boy a croy your mind and your friend again mother gun. But since you know, one them asumdwina wenya no since you off cry. Ya throw assembly. Ya ni assembly for akasa. Ya throw highways. Obia yi ano. Ya ne owura no. Ya ne na akasa. Say baby ade no wono onhwe no yi fro obia enfi yen.
Oswafo ye ohwe fiseme so Muntaka Mubarak Obama ne osi ndi saban no woni berekura se wono mo from man mu abo maiga na mo mechira hoho no wo mo etu ye fuma gudi anya ne kwan so maiga na mo no betuma kwakwakire won mo edo makwakogina daka mu abo wo mo ko edo da bi aban ne ni sada agene kura ne ye hoho na wo maiga na mo na wo tu fuma gudi anya ne kwan so yere wo pa chi a obewo wati ko no akokuru.
Just last year alone 2024 over 7,000 Chinese sought residents in our country. Over 8,000 Indians sought residents in our country. As they troop in to do business, we should also know that many of them too may be coming with criminal mind. And as you may know, recently you heard the busting that we did with the immigration service. And the Chinese and some other citizens, Filipinos that we found, the kind of activities that we did were purely defrauding citizens around the world, using a system that is set up that was so sophisticated. Many of them are into our forests. Many of them are cutting our trees unlawfully. Others are involved in galamsey activities and many other crimes. We have resolved as a new policy that for two things, you in our forests, whether doing galamsey or cutting our trees unlawfully, getting yourself into fraud activities, that's whether using computer or other fraud activities. For these two crimes, when we arrest any foreigner, we are not interested in prosecuting them. Our first option is to take them back to their country. And this is something that we are very serious about. And you are the first point of call when sometimes you make arrests or when people are arrested, they are handed over to you. Please, if it involves these two things, the prosecutors within the police have officially written to the Attorney General We are not interested in prosecuting people who are destroying our environment and who are defrauding people across the globe. What we want is that we want to take them back into their country, and then we'll put them on the stop list, never to be able to come back to our country.
Amenyana sansi miso na kasia me de sumie no mefane nyina no wensi mo aboafo adwumayefo nyame hyira mo pa medin edokatachi eje sikapa meso so yi brakwa kwa ye krado kuma wood premiers audit waso.